All right, that's looking good. How we doing? A little bit of lag tonight. A little bit of lag. Little lag. Tom Kitty, what's up? Just getting the show started. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Let's check the YouTubes. Make sure we're streaming there. It's been good the last couple of shows. Just want to give it a quick double check. Then we'll get started with some of these here books. Oh yeah, we're live. We are live. Okay, good. All right. What is up, everybody? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope everybody's doing okay out there on Hump Day. Good to see you. Destiny, Zalago, welcome. My name is Chris. This is the Cool and Common Stream. It is time to start the Wednesday night book show. Every Wednesday night here on Whatnot, you'll get a book show. Every week, it's a different genre. Tonight, it is adult books. Books with some adult topics. You'll see them there in the store. I got a few here that are not in the store that I figure will take a little time to run through. This is my first show since, let's see, my last stream technically was Saturday night at Madison Square Garden, showing off Rush. Yes, this is my first show back from Rush, so should be fun. You got to check that out on my live stream if you haven't yet. They do like a really long video intro thing, and then they break into their first song, and so I got up through the end of the first song up there, and then I turned it off and enjoyed the hell out of that show. Great show. All right, but we're not here to talk about music. That would be on my CD show. Right now, let's take a look at some books. All right, let's go with our light comedian books here. Yeah, the ones on the left mostly. All right, up first, let's take a look. Nurse book. Could her dedication as a nurse conquer the passion of her woman's heart? Florence Stewart. Nice paperback. Little light tanning on the back, inside cover, off-white pages, complete and unabridged. Prestige books, it does have a little tilt to the left. A little tilt to the left. We call that a Peyronie's disease book. That's all right. Let's get that one going. The New Nurse. Didn't mean to do that for 30 seconds. That's a wee bit long. That's a wee bit long. The New Nurse is up. Let's come this way. Let's get the cucumber on there a little bit. Come down here a little bit. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Maysam, Donnie, what's up? Good to see you. All right, there's the New Nurse. Put that one over there for now. This one's kind of a classic. They actually made a movie out of this book. Coffee, Tea, or Me. The uninhibited memoirs of two airline stewardesses, Trudy Baker and Rachel Jones. Smash hit book back in the 60s, early 70s. And yeah, they did make a movie out of it. And that was kind of a punchline back in the day. Pickup line at the bar. Would you like coffee, tea, or me? All the groovy, slightly lecherous illustrations in here. There you go. Coffee, tea, or me. Nice looking book. Okay, I know how the counter works. 15 seconds. $2 starts. Up and running. Dagwood, good to see you. If there's anything you see in that store that you're interested in, let me know, or throw down a pre-bid. Pre-bids are always welcome. There's a lot of great book shows out there tonight, so check them all out. Up next, Saving Graces, Finding Solace and Strength from Friends and Strangers. Revised with a new chapter. Little ding here on the corner. We'll do a dollar start on this one. Nice one. This is 2007. 2007. You got some photos in there. I feel as if I've just had a long heart-to-heart with a wonderful new friend. Your writing is so open and engaging. Truly. Elizabeth Edwards is a graduate of the University of North Carolina School of Law, where she met her husband, former U.S. Senator John Edwards. She's worked in the North Carolina Attorney General's office and the law firm of Merriam, Nichols, and Crampton and Raleigh. She's also taught legal writing as an adjunct instructor at the University of North Carolina School of Law. There you go. Saving Grace. Let's go. $2.15. Elizabeth Edwards, wife of former U.S. Senator John Edwards. Krillbo Baggins. How you doing? Kits, good to see you. So yeah, tonight's book show is definitely a different kind of theme. I don't know that anybody else on Whatnot does a show like this, for better or worse. Books for adults, written by adults on adult topics. It's not all titillation, but this one is. Pleasures. Hard cover. Women Write Erotica, edited by Lonnie Barbach, PhD. This is doctor approved. Spicy. The contributors to this volume, in their willingness to extend themselves and expose some of the most intimate parts of their personal lives, have helped to promote a cultural understanding that adventure and enjoyment are positive aspects of female sexuality and should be celebrated with pleasure and joy, not shrouded in guilt and discomfort. All right, got a little tear here on the jacket. Thing here looks good. Pages are nice, just off white. Somebody wanted $8 for it. Well, not tonight. We're starting everything at $2. Feel free to check out the store. I do have plenty of books sitting there already. If there's anything you see there you want me to grab, let me know. And if you're jumping around show to show, please feel free to throw down a pre-bid. I will make sure I check and run any and all pre-bids before the end of the show. Nice Girls Do by Leslie Joyce. Alright, obviously there's something else going here in this book. Keeping Love Alive. The penalty for their activities is certain death. Why then would one young couple become involved in smuggling, forgery, and treason during World War II? This is an erotic historical novel. Alright. For the good of France, Charles and Evelyn Giraud have put their lives and love for each other on the line. Evelyn, a woman of privilege and naivete, wants only attentions of her distracted husband in a world filled with the beauty of art. Charles, a successful businessman and now a smuggler for the resistance, longs to share his secrets with his wife. So there you go, little erotic historical fiction. Pages are nice and white. Nice Girls Do. Soft cover. $2. Up and running. Need more books. How you doing? Don't we all? Don't we all? All right, there's the Nice Girls. Don't Shrink to Fit hardcover, a confrontation with dehumanization in psychiatry and psychology. This is one of the freshest, most human, most angry, and most compassionate books on the treatment of mental stress to come along in many years. As a vital corrective to many of the more mechanistic practices of the psychiatric profession, and as a guide towards a more creative approach to the treatment of emotional problems. Don't Shrink to Fit will find a ready audience among followers of the growth movement and practitioners of humanistic psychology. All right, there's a little jacket wear here on the back. In real nice shape, though. Put that back on there. Book itself, real nice. There's Dr. Walkenstein. Book's in great shape. Nice white pages. There we go. Don't Shrink to Fit. $2. 15 seconds. Sharkman, what's up? Good to see you. Phil Mack. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. I do appreciate it. My name is Chris. This is the Cool and Common Stream. We're in a little Wednesday night book show, as we do every week. Feel free to give me a follow and bookmark those Wednesday shows if you like books. This is where I do them. Every week it's a different topic. This week just happens to be adult books. And here's another one. But I do books every week, a different topic. So I've got the sci-fi show, the horror show, the kids book show, the fantasy book show, the murder mystery show, etc. Love the cover on this book. Ian Gibson, The Erotomaniac. The Secret Life of Henry Spencer Ashby. Wisdom has that the Victorians never talked about sex. They would never they would cover up the legs of a piano in case they provoked some lewd thoughts. Queen Victoria herself refused to make lesbianism illegal, not because she was enlightened, but because she refused to believe that such behavior could even take place. The problem, of course, is that the more a society represses desire, the more likely it is to return to haunt it. There we go. The Erotomaniac. Book's in real nice shape. Got a few photos in there. Very nice. Henry Spencer Ashby was a prosperous and respectable Victorian gentleman, a family man who counted among his many friends and celebrated adventurers. Oh, hold on a second. There we go. All right, we're back. Where was we? Henry Spencer Ashby, 1834 to 1900, was a prosperous and respectable Victorian gentleman, a family man who counted among his many friends the celebrated adventurer Sir Richard Francis Burton. But he was a gentleman with a secret, one so delicious that he rented a separate apartment to contain it. Within a well-appointed chamber of Gray's Inn, Ashby concealed an astonishingly vast collection of erotica and pornography, thousands of volumes strong. Interesting. The Erotomaniac. Sounds like a good read to me. $2, 15 seconds. All right. That's a nice one. I like that. I like it. All right. Anne Rice. You might know Anne Rice for The Vampire Lestat, Interview with the Vampire, Queen of the Damned. She had a pseudonym, A.N. Roquelaure, and she wrote erotica. And this is the first of the classic erotic trilogy of Sleeping Beauty, The Claiming of Sleeping Beauty. It's got a little wear on the outside edges, little corner bump here. It has been read. You can see the crease down the spine. Articulate, baroque, and fashionably pornographic. Got some tanning on the pages here. The 3 books are The Claiming of Sleeping Beauty, Beauty's Punishment, and Beauty's Release. A hypnotic and seductive adult fairy tale in the Sleeping Beauty novels. There you go. Anne Rice. The Claiming of Sleeping Beauty. No vampires in this one. No vampires in this one. Alright, thanks for checking that one out. Next. Classic. Lady Chatterley's Lover. D.H. Lawrence. Nice and square, bindings tight. No dust jacket. Excellent. Lady Chatterley's Lover. Let's do that one. Marma, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Check out that store. Lots of cool adult-themed topics in this week's book show. It's the Adult Book Show. And everything I'm showing here right now in front of you is not in the store. If you do see anything in the store you want me to grab for you, just let me know in the chat or just throw down a pre-bid. I'll make sure I run them all before the end of the show. Alright, got some newborn stuff. Heading Home with Your Newborn, From Birth to Reality. And let's bundle it with another one that I see here. I got a couple of baby books here. Alright, Taking Care of Yourself, To Pee or Not to Pee. Heading Home with Your Newborn. There you go, From Birth to Reality. And When Your Baby Won't Stop Crying, A Parent's Guide to Colic. Alright, we'll do a little bit of let's do a baby book bundle. The Triple B Baby Book Bundle. 2 baby books, 1 money. Let me change that weight though. It is going to be a little heavy. 2 books, $2 each is 4. Let's do 2 for 3. Both books, both baby books, $3. Up and running. Kren, welcome. Good to see you. Aida, how are you tonight? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping on in. All right, that was the baby book bundle, the Triple B. Let's do the last book on this side here. The Perfect Gift. Edward Eichel and Philip Noble. How to achieve mutual fulfillment and monogamous passion through the new intercourse. Meet the new intercourse, same as the old intercourse. Edward Eichel on traditional intercourse versus the, wait a minute, the cat coital alignment technique. Oh, I see where they're going with that. All right. There's someone who figured it out. Oh, wait, we got charts. We got tables. There's appendices in here. Oh, this is part of the, oh, that's interesting. So they did a little research. They got some research results in there about sexual fulfillment and all that kind of stuff. Somebody wanted $8 for it. Sounds reasonable to me. But right now, $2. Alright, let's get this set up back here on the left. And we'll hit up these books on the right hand side. Alright, this one's got a little writing in it, but it's just so funny. Cucumbers are better than men because you only eat cucumbers when you feel like it. A cucumber will respect your privacy and never want to do it in unusual places. A cucumber can always wait until you get home. You can go to a movie with a cucumber and see the movie. A cucumber won't eat all the popcorn and send you out for milk duds. There is some writing in this. Enjoy you, cucumber you. Love, Kier. And I think in the back there was one. Book from a friend to another friend. Mary, never forget the Kiwi gang. Love, Kiwi. There you go. Fun little read. This is one of the lighter ones. $2. 15 seconds. Let's go. Alright, now we're going to put you back here. Alright, this one was the thumbnail for the show. Sex in History. Rhea Tannehill. Same author of Food in History. Light crease on the spine. Still nice and square. A milestone in the work on sexuality. It's interesting. It goes through all different kinds of civilizations too. Let's hit up the table of contents. The prehistoric world, Near East, Egypt, and Europe, Asia in the Middle Ages, and the Arab world, the expanding world, shaping the present, 1800 to 1980. Wow, that's quite a time jump. Sex in History. Let's do it. It's a heavier book. $2. Let's go. Up and running. Last few seconds. Sex in History. All right. Next. I think I've got some more of these books floating around. I don't know if they're here or upstairs still, but maybe the next show, next month's show. Women Confidential. Midlife Women Explodes the Myths of Having It All. Controversial. Controversial book. Book's in nice shape. Barbara Moses. Woman Confidential. Up and running. All right, up next. Extraordinary Women in History. 70 remarkable women who made a difference, inspired, and broke barriers. Love these kind of books. Great for inspiring young girls to become great women. Extraordinary women in history. Casey, hello, how you doing? All right. Oh, let me rerun that for you guys. Yeah, running that is heavy. It's not, well, that one's kind of one of those borderline books. All right. Run it one more time just at the lighter weight, just for the heck of it. All right. There we go. Right. And last on the list, Age Erasers for Women. Actions you can take right now to look younger and feel great, from the editors of Prevention Magazine. Hardcover. Nice one. This is definitely a big book. Whew. No doubt about that. Finish up the unlisted with this. All right. And we'll put these back here. All right. Let's hit that left-hand side. What is up? Good to see you. Thanks for coming on in. Let me just check for pre-bids. I know we had a few people jumping in and out. All right. Very good. Very good. All right. Let's run it through backwards one more time. We got Cucumbers Are Better Than Men Because. Up and running. Got a nice little show coming up tomorrow. We're doing kids, DVDs, and VHS movies. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern. If you're floating around, come by and say hi. Check it out. If you need any cool kids movies to keep the kiddos occupied, come check out that Raid Train tomorrow. Up next, Coffee Tier Me, an uninhibited memoir of two airline stewardesses. A 1960s classic, highly illustrated. $2, 15 seconds. Okay, go there. Next, the new nurse, Florence Stewart. Could her dedication as a nurse conquer the passion of her woman's heart? $2, 15 seconds. All right, who's next? Anne Rice. There you go. Anne Rice, under the pseudonym A.N. Roquelaure. Very French. The Claiming of Sleeping Beauty. This is part of Anne Rice's erotica collection. Up and running. $2, 15 seconds. Okay, my favorite book of the night. This one right here. The Erotomaniac. Ian Gibson. The Secret Life of Henry Spencer Ashby. Victorian who had tons of pornography. He rented out a whole room in a hotel just to store it. Interesting read. Great cover. Next, Don't Shrink to Fit, a confrontation with dehumanization in psychiatry and psychology, a more humanistic approach. Farmer, what's up? Texas Country Peddler, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. All right, up next, we've got the historical erotica of love during World War II, Nazi occupation. Nice Girls Do by Leslie Joyce. Cactus, what's up? Thanks for coming on in. My name is Chris. It's the Cool and Common Stream, doing a little adult book show. All different kinds of adult themes, not just titillating stuff like this, but also some cool stuff sitting there in the store. Here you go. This one is Pleasures Women Write Erotica. Lonnie Barbuck, PhD. Real nice shape. Binding's good. And somebody wanted $8 for it, but I'm going to do 2 right now. Hello, hello. You see anything there in the store you like, you want to take a look at, just let me know. I'm more than happy to go grab it for you. It's all sitting nearby. And all the books here in front of us are not in the store, rather. Can I see the Desmond Morris book? Yes. Let me go pull that up. Intimate Behavior. All right. Thank you for the request. Here it is. Intimate Behavior by the author of The Naked Ape, Desmond Morris. Boy, the light's looking a little weird here. Wow, there was just like a little freeze and then hold on a sec, there's a little delay. Got a little delay here. Hopefully you can hear and see me okay. Let me know in the chat. Desmond Morris, author of The Naked Ape. This is the book club edition. It's got the dust jacket. Boards are nice. Coming across clear? Okay, good. The problem must be just on my end then. The phone looks fine. I run through my phone, but I'm staring at my laptop there on the side, and not so much. 1971, Desmond Morris. The Roots of Intimacy, Invitations to Sexual Intimacy, etc., etc. 250 pages. All right, let me go ahead and run it for you. $2, 15 seconds. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see also. Like I said, more than happy to grab it. Everything that's in the store is nearby. And the books that you see in front of you are not in the store. All right, that's the Desmond Morris. All right, up next, let me run this one again. Pleasures, Women Write Erotica, Ronnie Barbuck. I forget if I ran this when you came in. I think I did. All right, Erotica by women for women. Let me unpin that. That's gonna go. We'll stick that right there. $2, 15 seconds. On Pleasures. Last few seconds on Pleasures. All right, thanks for checking that one out. This one's a nice one, maybe in the same kind of vein as The Intimate Behavior. Sex in History. The most complete of its kind ever written, diligent, provocative, and fascinating. Discussion of sexual attitudes, practices. There are photos in here. Ouch. A spiked ring. Woo. Ouch. All kinds of interesting things across the nations and the world over time. The prehistoric world, Near East, Egypt, and Europe, 3000 BC to AD 1100. Asia, the Middle Ages, and the Arab world. The expanding world, 1100 to 1800, and then shaping the present, 1800 to 1980. How about that? $2 on that one. 15 seconds. Up and running. Topless Cactus is in. There you go. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. First purchase here on the Cool and Calm stream.
That was easy.
That was easy. Glad to find a new home for that one. I know there's the Desmond Morris there. I might have one or two others. Let me give a look that are in that kind of same genre, you know. Let's see, is there anything I ran before? I think the only other one I have that might be in that similar vein, other than what's in the store right now, is The Erotomaniac, The Secret Life of Henry Spencer Ashby. This is a book about essentially the prudish behavior of the Victorians and how Henry Spencer Ashby was a hoarder of pornography, thousands of volumes of it during the Victorian era. Ashby, a man who happily supported his wife and 4 children, but spent his spare time meticulously cataloging such risque titles as Miss Belay's Birched for Thieving and The Merman's Amorous. Oh my god, I can't even say them. Book about Victorian sexual attitudes, right there. The Erotomaniac. Another $2 book. 15 seconds. Idaho, good to see you. D, what's up? JMT, good to see you. So all the books that I'm running here are not in the store. Check out the store. Feel free to throw down a pre-bid or shout it out in the chat. Even if it's just something you want to see and check out. If you don't want to buy it, that's okay. No worries. This book, a little light tanning on the insides. Book written by Elizabeth Edwards, Finding Solace and Strength from Friends and Strangers. Saving Graces. Elizabeth Edwards, the wife of former U.S. Senator from North Carolina, John Edwards. $2, 15 seconds. Up and running. Hope you guys are having a good week. It's officially hump day. Fire, good to see you. All right, this one's the classic. It's a nice hardcover, no dust jacket. But it is nice. The classic D.H. Lawrence, Lady Chatterley's Lover. That'd look great on a bookshelf. Nelson Doubleday. This version is... What is this version? Give me a year. I don't see a year on it. Interesting. In the back? Alright, let's give it the flip through. Courtesy flip through for condition. Very nice. It's got that ragged style on the outside edge. The Lady Chatterley's Lover. Scandalous for its time. Ooh. Benson, welcome, welcome. All right. Up next, what do we got here? The Perfect Gift: How to Achieve Mutual Fulfillment and Monogamous Passion Through the New Intercourse. Now, you might be saying, Chris, what's wrong with the old intercourse? It feels fine. Well, the new intercourse, special techniques, different techniques. I think it's described well here on the back. Edward Eichel on traditional intercourse versus coital alignment technique, the cat technique. So there you go. $2, 15 seconds, up and running. If you want to read more, if you want to find out what it is, you got to buy the book. I'm sorry. All right, we did have a few other adult books here. These two I ran before as a bundle. We'll do it again. We do all different topics here, right? This isn't just erotica, it's all adult type issues, mental health, social mores, children, raising children, some psychology stuff, yeah, some sex stuff, but not like porno, sex, Playboy stuff. Maybe someday, but not right now. Heading Home with Your Newborn from Birth to Reality by the American Pediatrics Association. Great shape, nice bright white pages. And When Your Baby Won't Stop Crying, A Parent's Guide to Colic. I am the proud father of 5 children. They're all adults now. But pretty much 4 out of the 5 were very colicky. All right, we got a heavy batch here. And $2 a book is 4. 15 seconds, $4, 2 books. I need to see Sex Lives of the Popes. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Let me go grab it. The book, I mean. Duh. Sorry. All right. Another request. Here we go. Just for you. Sex Lives of the Popes, Nigel Cawthorne, an irreverent expose. The colorful sexual antics of those men whose edicts have shaped our own, the popes and sex. You name it, they did it. Likely to amuse many more readers than it offends. Nothing is so powerful in drawing the spirit of a man downwards as the caresses of a woman. St. Augustine. All right, the book's in excellent shape. Printed on the hardcover too. Very nice. I'll show you the interesting stuff up front a little bit. This is 2004 version. Looks like the third printing. Sex Lives of the Popes. There it is. In the last 2,000 years, the popes have set the sexual agenda for almost a quarter of the world's population, but while preaching chastity from on high, many have practiced something altogether more dissolute. Yet, as the most powerful men on earth and with a direct line to God, it would appear that there was no one who could tell them how they should behave when it came to the temptations of the flesh. Sex Lives of the Popes is a humorous expose of papal promiscuity from the decadent papal courts in Avignon to the scandals of the Borgia popes in Rome. I'm sold. All right, you got it. Another bargain. $2 start on that one. Up and running. Thank you for the bid and for your interest. I really appreciate that. All right, there you go. One more time. Nice. Yeah, there's definitely some interesting titles in there. All right, let me finish up with some of these. Let's see, the ones on the right I haven't run again yet. All right, up next, Women Confidential. Midlife women explode the myths of having it all. Ooh, controversial title. Spine's in nice shape, nice and square. The new feminine mystique for midlife women, tackling the myths of the first generation of women to really have it all. Women Confidential shares the voices of 1,000 women in the prime of life. Leading life coach and media experts Dr. Barbara Moses takes a frank and inspiring look at contemporary women who are at a crossroads, the life choices they've made, and the ones they continue to make. Looks in nice shape. This one going $2, 15 seconds. Up and running. KK, how you doing? All right, thanks for looking at that one. I really like these kind of books. Got 4 boys and a daughter, and my daughter, she's a rock star. Extraordinary Woman in History. 70 remarkable women who made a difference, inspired, and broke barriers. Like new, this book. Like new. Bright, white, clean. All kinds of extraordinary women. See if we got the list. Athletic women and daredevils of the sky. Women pioneering as innovators and reformers. Women in activism. Women in leadership roles. Women achieving heights of productivity and creativity. Women's contributions in war and military service. Women with wanderlust and conservationists. Lots of names in there you probably never heard of before, but you should know. $2, 15 seconds. All right, thanks for checking that one out. All right. Well, we're coming up to the top of the hour, and it's getting to be about that time for me. So I'm gonna go last call. If there's anything else here you see you like, let me know. If there's anything you want me to bundle together, let me know. If you haven't seen this one yet, this one's kind of funny. It's got some writing in it, but Cucumbers Are Better Than Men Because by the Cucumber Group. Uh, all kinds of jokes about why cucumbers are better than men. There's one little bit of writing back here. Mary, never forget the Kiwi Gang. And up front, enjoy you, cucumber you. Love, Kiwi. But every page is just a large illustration. Cucumbers won't serve to your backhand. A cucumber doesn't care if you beat them at sports. Cucumbers grow in it. They aren't full of it. A cucumber will always respect you in the morning. Last run of the night. Here we go. $2, 15 seconds. You get the joke. So if you're enjoying books and all the great book shows here on Whatnot, I appreciate you spending a little time today with me. Do me a favor, give me a follow. Hit those bookmarks in my show profiles. Typically, I do a Wednesday night book show every week, different topic. Every Friday night, I do comic books. On the weekends, I do a Sunday show, usually in the mornings, and it varies. I do a CD music show, I do an ephemera show, I do a jewelry show. I kind of mix it up on the weekends, and we kind of go from there. So, all right, let me just double check here for any pre-bids. All right, I think we're good. All right, Cactus, hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming on in. See if there's anybody we want to try to raid here. Stick around for the raid action. Let us see. See if any of my friends are on here. If not, we'll just do a random jump in. Final King, books. Let's look at the books. Give me the books. Owl Pine is always a good one to jump into. Let's go check out Kitty Cat. All right, guys. Here we go. Thank you so much again. Appreciate you guys. Let's go ahead and do that raid. Appreciate you sticking around for that. Let's go make some new friends here, alright? Kitty Cat. Hold on. Oh, did they go off? Oh, Pretty. I thought their name was Kitty Cat. It's Pretty Cat. Alright, here we go. Let's go say hi. Thanks again, everybody. Appreciate you. Catch you next time on the Cool and Common Stream.